Hello citizens, minions, and everybody else. My name is Asitra and this is the mandate. Obviously I'm not showing you a game right now, this is the Kickstarter for the project. The campaign is still in full swing and as you can see we have 7 days to go and we are nearly there with about 37,000 left to go. And so we're kind of looking at stretch goals at this point. And what is this game, you might be asking? Well, if you've ever wanted to have a rich space RPG that lets you command your own carrier or any kind of cap ship really, cruisers, destroyers, frigates, and attack other ships in a style like Klingon Academy or Star Trek Bridge Commander. If you've ever wanted to storm enemy ships with your units, actually see inside the ship, actually little rooms, and all of that makes a difference when you upgrade your ship. If you've ever wanted to interact with your crew in a game, in a space game, if you've ever wanted to actually have a game that reacts to the choices that you make and have ethical dilemmas like harking back to Star Trek and Battlestar Galactica, some of the things that happened in those TV series, well then you might be interested in the mandate. I urge everybody to come to their Kickstarter page, or you can also go to their website, and their website I believe we can find down here somewhere. You can usually find almost anything on this game by going on Google, typing in the mandate game, and boom, it'll take you right there. This game has a wealth of information on their Kickstarter, which is the best thing I could say for any Kickstarter project, is to show, not just tell. And what they have actually done is created an interactive prologue, which you can play through, that plays out kind of like a choose your own adventure, gives you some of the backstory, and the backstory for the game is amazing. It's kind of like a Russian Tsar track kind of feel. You can also play with the shipbuilder, which we will in a second here, and try out a text adventure, and if there's enough interest, I will actually play that for you guys. I could go on about just what's on their Kickstarter page all day, but I want to move on and actually show the ship designer. Before I do though, I want to talk about the stretch goals. If we hit 600,000, we'll get away missions on planets. 700,000, we'll get a star-based boarding operations. We'll already be able to board ships in the game. 800,000 will get us mod support. So if you want a Starship Enterprise or a Battlestar Galactica in this game, keep pledging, because at 800,000 we'll get the ability to add that in, and I believe somebody will be taking up that mantle. This is one of the last projects I was actually able to back. You can see I backed for $40, so I do have my own money in the project. They're not paying me for this video, so nothing like that. I wanted to make this video to support a project that I personally believe in. So let's take a look at their ship designer. This is obviously just a tech demo, and as far as the tech demo goes, how many Kickstarter projects do you see come up with a tech demo that you can actually play before you pledge? Not many. So the ship design is pretty cool. We can actually just, every ship in the game is comprised of 3 components. You've got the front section, the mid section, and the aft section. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick some options here. I tend to like sleek looking ships, so I think that's pretty much what we'll go with. And then we actually get to color them, and there will be decals that you can add on. Maybe we'll make something kind of bluish maybe, and give us some blue engines, and our racing stripe will be, I don't know, how about white? There we go. So that's kind of an interesting looking ship. We can also adjust scuffs and all that good stuff in here. And we can outfit guns. Assault cruiser, support cruiser. I like the big guns, so bombardment cruiser looks pretty awesome. And select our backdrop that we want to play around in. Now here's the really, really cool thing about this tech demo. We can actually hurl asteroids at our ship, and look at those shields effects. Aren't those fantastic? And if we hurl enough of them in a single place, we'll actually see that we've breached the shields, and we can actually penetrate the hull. And there are actually different effects for asteroids hitting than from the lasers, which I'll show over here. This is probably my favorite effect to play around with. You can fire the phasers, start ripping holes in the shields. we're hitting the hull now, superheating the hull, and we'll see the hull start melting away. Some of the engines, or the guns rather, blowing up. And keep in mind, folks, this is an RPG, so a lot like in FTL, you will have crew, and they will be getting sucked out of these hull breaches. Some of them might even be your officers who you've personally leveled and named, maybe after the names of your friends, kind of like in XCOM in some ways. Just look at that destruction. That is extremely impressive. So that's pretty much what I wanted to show you guys. I just wanted to make a quick video to talk about the game. Hop on over to their Kickstarter if you're interested. If you have any interest in this game, even if you don't feel like backing out now, please go to their Kickstarter, go to their website, try out some of these little goodies that they've given for us, take a look at the lore, and decide for yourself if you'd like to back the game. To get the game, to just get the game, if you're interested, I believe you, let's see, digital download. Okay, 20 bucks is all you need if you just want the game. So, like I said, hop over here, try it out for yourself. It's going to run on just about anything. And hopefully, we will see you playing co-op with us in the Mandate. Oh, that's also something I should mention. This game has 6-player co-op. So if you want to have a super carrier, one of your friends wants to have a cruiser, another friend wants to maybe have an anti-fighter frigate, you can do that. And you can fly as a flotilla and explore the galaxy together. In closing, I'm Citra, and thank you very much for listening. I do want to ask you, please, if you liked my content, to subscribe to my YouTube. Until then, folks, I will see you in the verse.
Every ship is haunted by ghosts yet to come. On board, you live with your crew. Every day you see their faces. You come to know them like brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. You learn to trust them, to rely on them to do their duty, and from that trust, great strength is born. As captain, I am father to my crew, stern and loving in equal measure. I make them ready, I make them strong, and I love them for it. Space is unforgiving. It cares nothing for love. Death comes too quickly. One mistake, one unlucky hit, and the shield fails. The hull cracks, and they are gone. Or rather, their bodies are gone. Their ghosts linger in my memory. Every compartment thronged with those who have gone before. The new recruits do not see the ghosts. It is only survivors who know this ship is haunted. We fight for the dead as much as the living, not to honor their sacrifice or their memory, but because they will judge us if we fail. We fight so that one day victory will free us from the shadow of those who have gone before. This ship has many, many ghosts. But I must make more before I am done.